Hi everyone, finally feeling somewhat back to myself. I had to pop out today to a rental property and I thought, you know what, while I'm here I'll have a look around Monsanto's castle. I've never actually, in the 4 or 5 years that I've lived here, I've been to Monsanto loads of times, but I've never actually walked around the castle. And it's weird because there's virtually no health and safety, no guardrails. It's pretty crazy. But God, the air is so thin. I mean, just walking up here is hard. I mean, I know I'm a fat person, but it shouldn't be that hard. But it's because we're so high up, the air's so thin. But I'm going to take a few snapshots. It's hard to see much because it's just so foggy. I don't even know if I'm allowed up this bit, to be honest, but it just looks awesome. But yeah, let me take some pretty little videos and then I'll give me a chance to get my breath back. It's an awful video because it's so foggy, but I am at the top and it's nerve-wracking just hanging over the edge. I don't particularly like heights. But yeah, no safety rails, no nothing, but it's actually nice because they've left it in the original condition so you can really see what it was like for them. I mean, imagine standing up here with a bow and arrow. It's bad enough just standing up here, you know, being so high, let alone with the threat of getting bloody shot or whatever. This is absolutely terrifying. If I fell down, just going down there, I'd definitely snap a leg. Let alone down that side. Pretty though. I mean, if you're gonna go, it's the way to go. Let's go up this side. I mean, I don't really know if I want to go. You know, because these ain't exactly perfectly flat. One bad footing and you're gone. Mental. This is the bottom of where we just were. So I was walking up the top there. You see just how high it is, and you think they're going to be, you know, the soldiers or whatever, they're going to be running up that. It's nuts. Just so many like natural rocks. It's just so high up. It's quite eerie actually being up here, to be honest. Saved my life. This place is massive, by the way. I've done a time lapse coming in just because it takes me so long to get up here, and I'm virtually dying. I'm out of breath. Partly because I'm fat, partly because it's so high up. I'm sorry it's foggy. We've had so much fog because of the weather we've had. But I thought, I'm here, I might as well come have a look. It's the first time I've done it. I'm glad I did. There is another section to this castle as well. I'll show you that. Tell you what, it just doesn't do it justice, just how high up this is. If you were trying to infiltrate this, you ain't got a chance. I don't know how well that'll come out in video, but that is deep. You want to fall in that. Just size them rocks and all. I mean, I've done a little bit of wall building, but I don't think I'd be up for that challenge. This place is nuts. And I tell you what, it's weird because it is so quiet. There's no one here. Normally, this is busy. You always see people walking up. It's quite eerily quiet, actually, especially with the fog. I feel like I'm going to get a load of zombies or something to come running out and do me. No idea what that thing is. Oh no, more stairs. But just look how steep these are. You know, if you're in a hurry, you have to run up these. Just goes how fit you have to be. And how fat I am. Oh God. I bet you'd have an amazing view here. It's such a shame that it's so foggy. This is narrow. I'll get my fat ass through it. Oh. Tight squeeze. Oh well. So that's just where we were. This place has just got so many like little routes to it. Walkways. I don't fancy my chances of walking down there, but just look at them boulders. Look at it, it's massive. Even this one, look. It's just huge. Tell you what, it's well worth having a come up here and having a look. It's nice. Something different anyway, different to what I'm normally used to. That's why I'm so out of breath. But yeah, so Monsanto Castle is a bit of a walk from the village. It's only like 5-10 minutes, but it's all uphill. So I'm looking forward to going down. It should be a sight easier, but yeah, this is amazing. But do wear sensible footwear. But yeah, the sun's now starting to come through. Oh God, I don't know, how did I get up here? Oh yeah, that narrow walkway. Dear. Right, I'm going to go back down to where I first come in. I think I've done enough on this bit. See you later. So that's where we were, just on top of that, and cutting in between this boulder here and looking at them boulders there. I wonder how long it took them to build all of this. This place is obviously there's lights dotted all over the place. I bet this place would be awesome to come at night. It's freaky enough now. I'm just waiting to get like an arrow on my back or something. Tell you what, some of these steps are huge. So here you can see part of the walk coming in, and I'm pooping my pants because it is high up, and the stairs getting up are not exactly wide, as you can see, and it is a fairly big drop. So I've left the castle. Just outside is the chapel. Just met a nice Portuguese couple. I spoke to them for a little bit. St Michael's Chapel. So I imagine that's where they had a set of bells or something, I don't know. Do you know what? The amount of times I've been up here, well, to Monsanto, I never realised just how big it was up here. Have a quick look up there, and then we'll head back. I still find it incredible that you've got boulders like that are just, you know, leaning against rocks like that, and they're still standing after all this time. It's nuts. But yeah, this place is definitely not wheelchair friendly, and I wouldn't recommend taking a pram up there. It's hard enough to walk up by yourself, but it is well worth coming up here. But yeah, look at the size of some of these. Massive. And then you've got the top of the castle just there. Oh, the fog's starting to clear. Yeah, you look at this. I enjoy like exploring places like this, especially when it's like quiet. When it's busy, you always wonder, you think, should I be walking up and down here? Should I not? There's a metal gate here. Oh, it's padlocked. Oh, it's still that power line or whatever that is. Tell you what, I'm burning some calories today, boy. To be honest, this is the first time I've been to Monsanto in a long time where it hasn't been raining. Like I say, I normally come quite early in the morning, but I come a bit later today. I'm glad I did. Oh. Sorry, most of this video is just going to be me panting, but I feel so much better. I've got a lot more energy now, feeling back to myself. But over Christmas I barely drank. I had a couple of cans that I got for Christmas, and even then on Christmas Day I fell asleep. Got my birthday coming up and I don't know if I'm going to drink or not. If I do, it won't be a lot. Oh, that was narrow there. Sorry, these, you see the walkways, I'm just following. I have no idea where I'm going. No idea. Whoa. Hear church bells going off. Cool. Wow. Wow, this is like something out of a film. Look at this. Is this going to be worth the climb? Let alone getting down it. I'm here. I might as well try it. It was definitely worth it. You imagine having all your armour on, trying to walk up here. So I just read that sign. This is the Peons Tower, and this was built away from the castle, with obviously stone and then infilled with gravel. But the sign was saying this was built to cover a blind spot of the castle, overlooking the chapel, and you can see why. Just because the views up here, you can see everything, and I'm assuming that's why the castle was built on such a high mountain or whatever you want to call it, because you can see everything. You ain't got a chance of trying to infiltrate this without being spotted. Not from you know 20-30 miles away, because everything else is so flat. This is the highest bit. Yeah, you look at this, so you can see Monsanto, some of the houses down the bottom, and all that, you know, you've got to walk up to get it. You ain't got a chance. And it's exactly the same the other side. I mean, if the fog wasn't there, I'm telling you, you can see for miles. Right, I'm going to make my way back down. This could take some time. It was alright getting up, but I'm going to head back down. I might take a couple more clips because there's some stunning, like massive boulders, like huge, that look like they're balancing. But I couldn't take a video then because I was doing a time lapse. But I'm gonna head back down now. So a lot of these buildings were used for livestock. Perhaps someone lived in that house there and used this for pigs, chickens maybe, I don't know. Probably pigs. There's quite a few of them like it. If that one's got a chimney there, it must be a house. And there. So that up there is just where I've just been for the castle. Home sweet home. So that's me all done at the castle. Just walking through the village now. I didn't really want to video it. There's a lot of people, like houses and that, and people coming in and out after dress because they're in their dressing gowns and that. But there's loads of stuff to do in Monsanto in the village itself. Restaurants, bars, shops. There's even the tourism office. And yeah, funny story. Me and Lucy actually went to the tavern. I'd done a little clip on it, and we sat on the like the beer garden, I guess you can say, on the outside of the terrace. And that's actually when we sat there and we decided, you know what, we'll just move to Portugal and stay. We don't come here very often. It's about an hour's drive from us. 45 minutes if there's no fog or rain. But yeah, it's a bit of a trek, but well worth it. But anyway, I've got a few bits to do at home, so I'm going to try and find the car. I parked miles away. Well, I need the exercise, so I'm going to go home and do a couple of jobs. I hope you like the tour of Monsanto, and I'll see you later.